Oh, hey, that's cool. Ah, shit. God, I hate people. Welcome, welcome, welcome to all my little powers that be. Have you sought to change the world today? Get on it. I had hoped to make it more than an episode before I had to address something sort of serious. I do want to keep this channel mostly lighthearted. I've actually got a gameplay video in the works right now. But there's something that's been getting to me lately the more that I read about it. And that is the entire situation and reaction to the announcement of Elliot Page. Now, for those of you that don't know, Elliot Page has come out as a trans male, much to the celebration of people who are, you know, decent. But there's much more of a shitstorm rising up over this because people just can't understand. Maybe it's some of the transphobes lashing out because they just lost their figurehead in the White House. But that's a different video. There are several really great folks that are supporting her, both famous, non famous. She's got a great support system right now. And then you look at some of the comments, and that statement right there always leads to bad things. I have seen comments like, so? I've seen comments like, well, she's still Ellen to me. I have seen comments even worse than that. I'd rather not say some of them because, really, I don't need that bullshit on this channel. Suffice it to say, they were unkind. All in all, what Elliot has done is something amazing. So many people go through life not being able to accept who you are, to be your best self, to understand what it is to say, I am me. How many of you can say that you have? I know it took me a very long time. Now, what right do I have to say anything about a transgender controversy? Hell, I'm a cishet male. What right do I have to speak? The right of an ally. I am an ally to all of the LGBTQ plus community. I don't want them to be looked at side-eyed by, unfortunately, half the population of this feckin' country. I want them to be able to do everything that everyone else can do, including live without fear. Too many of my friends have run into this. Too many of my friends have been subjected to this bullshit for too long. Elliot Page is just the latest in high profile people who have either come out as gay, lesbian, trans, non binary. Whether they're high profile or not does not give you the right to criticize them for it. Some of these self centered jackholes who have responded to Netflix resounding support of Elliot with things like, well, is he still going to play Vanya? I've seen comments on their Twitter feed that say, wow, if they still let her play Vanya, I mean, the trans community would flip out if a straight person played a transgender. What do you think Hollywood's been doing for 30 years? When a movie had the bravery to put a transgender character in it. And let's be honest, there haven't been many that were non cliched. Ladies and gentlemen, let me boil it down for some of you that just can't seem to wrap your brains around the gender side of things. Respect his choice. He changes his name to Elliot. Cool. Everybody in this country has the right to change their name to whatever they want. Let's just go with that. If that is what your feeble little minds need to wrap around it. All that's happened here is a name change. Call him by his new name. Respect that. You don't even have to pester that fetid peanut of a brain with problems like, can I accept a transgender actor? Well, let's be honest. Half the people around here that can't seem to accept it is because they don't want to remove her from their fantasy life. They can't wrap their brain around them that they're attracted to a male. Well, you know what? Tough shit. This is the way the world is now. I can't help you through this if you won't accept that. And you know what? I want to help you. I don't want to tell you to jump off a bridge. I don't want to insult you. Elliot Page is a hero for using his platform to declare something that puts a target on his head. In his statement alone, he said he fears violence over this announcement. By declaring to the world what he feels in his heart, in his soul, every ounce of his being, he feels violence may accompany it. That is not anything that anyone should fear. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are an ally, stand with Elliot. Stand with your friends. Stand with people you don't know. They're going to need support. Reach out. Introduce yourself. Or just walk up after you see something happen and say, wow, those guys are assholes. Are you okay? Small things like this are what will change the world. And it is changing. There have been monumental shifts in how things have been going. Taylor Small, Stephanie Byers, Sarah McBride, all of them transgender that just won elections in November. Things are progressing, but it's going to take all of us to make sure this stays on track. There's a lot of damage done this year, but we need to keep at it. We can do it. We all have the power. We just have to apply it. Do your best. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, you have the power to change the world. Even if it starts one person at a time. It's not always going to be those big sweeping changes. One action and the ripples are felt across the world. But one action and the ripples can be felt across a person. That person's life can change. That new life continues to send those ripples out. So please, do everything you can. And to Elliot Page, congratulations. You are an amazing actor, and I hope you continue to find folks in the industry that are just as supportive as your fan base. Please continue on. Please show the world what everyone can do. Now remember, folks, you need to use your power to change the world, so do it. One last time, folks, we all have power to help. If you would like to use your power to help me, like, subscribe, ring the bell so you know when I post more of this shit. But get out there. You have the power to change the world. You just have to do it.